Hey everyone, so this is my review of Arrow Season 5, Episode 22, called Missing, and basically what this episode is about is that Black Siren returns to help out Chase, and while that's going on, Felicity sets up a surprise birthday party for Oliver, and Lance is sort of after Renee after he didn't show up for his hearing about trying to get his daughter back. And this was a really interesting and entertaining episode that had a lot of really great moments to it and did a really good job at setting up for the next episode, which is the season finale episode. And I did really like how they went about slowly picking off every member of Team Arrow to sort of leave Oliver all by himself to deal with what to do. And I found it really kind of weird how they had Lance completely forget about the existence of Black Siren. Because I could have sworn that in the first episode of the season where they introduced Black Siren, that they had at least some moment where, they had Lance meet Laurel, aka Black Siren, pretending to be Laurel. They had, him, on a phone call with her, or they had something where they acknowledged that Laurel, aka Black Siren, disguising as Laurel, was talking to Lance. And they had, some moment like that where I just remember that happening. So the fact that they went and had Lance be completely dumb to her existence felt really kind of odd, and I just didn't really care for it that much. And it just felt like the writers completely forgot about that whole conversation or that whole episode of Black Siren's existence. And yes, I would understand it if they went about doing it in a different way where Lance didn't know about the fact that Black Siren broke out of prison. So maybe he thought it was another Earth's Laurel who is nice and who isn't a supervillain or something like that. So he was a bit more hesitant to shoot her. But the fact that they made him completely dumb just felt really kind of odd to me. And it was really interesting how they decided to bring Malcolm back in this episode to sort of help Oliver try and get his friends back. And I'm definitely really excited to see what's going to happen with the team up between Malcolm, Oliver, and Nyssa. And just seeing what all that might bring, I'm super excited to see, especially if they are going to have a whole sort of moment where it's Talia versus Nyssa, the two Ra's al Ghul daughters. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen there. And it was very interesting how they decided to end this episode with bringing everyone to the island that Oliver was stuck on. Because it is a cool sort of set up place to sort of have this big finale fight, but it really is also completely unnecessary, and they're really only doing it so then they can bring Deathstroke back into the mix and fighting for Oliver, which is really cool and I'm excited to see, but really that's the only reason that they're on the island and not doing this back in the city or somewhere else. That's really the only reason that they're there for. Unless something else happens in the season finale that we're unaware of that is Chase's main goal to be there. And I didn't much care for the fact that they decided to completely leave Diana and Renee out of this episode. Where at least they could have done it where they showed Renee and Diana back with the rest of the group when they first showed up on the island and stuff like that. To have all them in a chain together. I would have understood it there, but the fact that they were just completely missing from this episode seemed really odd and seemed like they're trying to put it off as Chase's group went and brought Renee and Dinah to the island earlier and that they're somewhere else or something like that they're kind of doing, which just seems odd to me. Why would they make several trips to the island? And just overall, this was a really okay episode for its purpose, which was to set up for the season finale episode, which is the next episode. And it's a really good episode for that, but as an episode on its own, it is not the greatest of episodes. So, yeah, that's my review of Arrow, Season 5, Episode 22, called Missing. So, yeah. Bye!